Mr. Almost.
Yes, I am he.
Have we met before?
Never. What are the odds that I meet a girl like you? No smoking in my car, please. What else do you still have in your bag? Loud, Igbo, Ika.
Okay, I only have a pack of cigarettes.
I don't want to get into trouble with the police.
Don't worry. I'm clean. By the way, no be everybody wey dey smoke cigarettes dey smoke Igbo. So please, can you turn that off? Please. Silence is what I crave now. Thank you.
We can be better by you.
Excuse me.
No, don't get me wrong, okay? You know, I come across girls like you very often. I mean, girls of easy virtue. Don't get me wrong. Well, from the look of things, it looks as if you had a real bad time with one of your clients. Truth hurts.
Yes, it does. Especially when it's coming from a sarcastic driver.
Have you ever thought about your soul, what happens to it after sleeping with those men?
Yes.
Wow. And what comes to your mind anytime you have those thoughts?
Getting paid and paying my bills. Just like I'm about to do after this trip.
Very typical. Souls that celebrates being lost.
Okay, the last time I checked, I'm headed home. So I don't understand what you mean by I'm lost.
Well, way beyond what you think.
So look, you have no idea who I am or what I'm been through. So please, can you just focus? I don't even know.
Difficult. You always start with the story of being an orphan or a close relation abusing them or men taking undue advantage of them. What's your own story? Not like I even care.
Like you used to talk.
Say, young lady, you are beautiful and smart. You can become a better person.
Oh. God. Such sweet words coming out of your mouth. You know, it would be sweeter when you back it up with cash.
Money is the root of all evil.
And yet, it is the most wanted in your church. Okay, what is wrong with you now?
I think it's time someone talks some sense into one of you.
Okay, join this car now. Else, I'll get down from this car.
You must listen to me.
What is it?
You should feel ashamed of yourself. You could be my sister or my wife.
What you do is against God's law. It goes against humanity. It's disgusting. You can change and become a better person. And please, don't ever speak about the church in that manner again.
Are you done?
The hell I'm done. You girls think you're the only ones that have faced difficulties? Or have had to suffer with sin? Or done something stupid just to survive?
Sir, please drive.
You drive yourselves to self-indulgences, sinning with no respect for the sacrifice made on the cross of Calvary for you.
Sir, please drive.
You have no excuse for being a prostitute.
What did you say?
You heard me. You made your choice. But you can change and become a better person. You can become a good person so that the world will become proud of you.
Thank you. Please drive.
Selling your conscience short is not a sin that can be forgiven.
Mr. Thomas, right?
Yes.
What's your story?
What about my story?
You speak like it's coming from a place of hurt.
What?
Let me guess. Daddy issues. Oh no, mommy issues. And soon you'll stand in front of a ringlet and start persecuting women. You're as black as it can get.
My soul is as white as it can get.
Really? Then tell me, what is your white story?
My story? I was heading for disaster until Jesus Christ saved me.
To condemn souls?
To speak the truth, no matter who it hurts.
Oh. You'll make a very, very, very bad evangelist.
Even Christ flogged people out of the church for desecrating it.
And yet, he said, cast the first stone if you have no sin.
Even the devil can quote the scriptures.
And your mother was the devil too.
Don't talk about my mother.
I guess she gave you that scar on your face. So what are you doing? What are you doing?
You see that car in front?
What?
Just stay focused and look.
Sir, stop! You run into that car! Stop it! Sir, stop this car! Stop it! Stop this car! I want to go down! I want to get down! Stop it! Stop this car! Sir!
You must listen to me. You wanted to listen to my story, right? When I was in the world,
I don't care.
I was so drunk that I rammed into another car.
Sir, stop this car! Stop!
And two persons seated at the back of the car died instantly. I was badly hurt and in coma for 3 months.
What has this got to do with anything?
Oh, it has so much to do with everything. God gave me a second chance. I survived. And I knew I had to be radical in telling people about the truth, no matter how it hurts. My parents couldn't believe that I would survive. And they were even more surprised that I would turn from my bad ways to become a good person, because I was a very, very bad boy. So, you see this scar on my face. It was as a result of my reckless lifestyle. Daddy issues, mommy issues, I had none. I had near perfect parents who are now proud and happy that I have become a good person.
That means you had parents. Some of us had nobody.
Typical.
Typical. I knew you would say this. When I was in the world, I used to carry girls like you. And each of them had a similar story of being raised in an
orphanage.
typical. Typical, I said it.
Have you ever thought that some of these typical stories are true? Because mine is. I grew up in an orphanage. And by the time I outgrew the orphanage and I had to find a job at a POS center. No. I've got your attention, right?
Move on. I'm listening.
Anyways, I wasn't earning much as a POS attendant. And I was planning on getting into the university. As the orphanage has trained me up to my secondary school.
Sorry, which way leads to your house, left or right? Because this map is confusing me.
To the right. You're no longer feisty and fired up as you were. And for the first time, you've actually engaged me in a conversation as a customer.
I am interested in your story. So move on.
May I?
Oh, go on. Go ahead.
And so I am. My work results were nearly perfect. I needed to pass my JAM exam to, get into the university. Till someone came and took all my dreams away.
How?
You sweating? Are you okay? Because it's cold in here.
Oh, I sweat a lot.
So on this fateful day, I was reading. And I wasn't concentrating, actually. So this man walked up to me and he said he wanted to withdraw 40K. And so he gave me his ATM card. I slotted it into the machine. I imputed all the necessary details and I handed it over to him.
If you reverse everything.
Yeah. And then he changed the amount to
4K and imputed the spin.
How did you know all of this?
They did the same to my friend who owns the POS center.
And so I cashed out 40,000 naira and I gave it to him. With only 4,000 naira being remitted into my boss's account.
So?
And so my boss found out that I was short of 36K funds and I tried explaining things to him, But he never listened. And so he called the police on me. And then he told them that I have been defrauding him, which he knew that was a lie. What I went through in the police custody, it's better not told.
I can only imagine.
No, you cannot. And so when my boss was satisfied with the torture I had received, he came to bail me, but on one condition: that I sleep with him in exchange for my freedom. He bailed me, and the next day we went to his house while his wife was at work. And he had a field day on a virgin.
Welcome.
And then he kicked me out. You don't mind?
Great.
So out on the streets, with no roof over my head, getting raped by area boys, and only giving favors if I opened my legs. So, Mr. Holier than Moses, what would you do if you were me?
You mean me?
Yes, dear.
I would.
You see, in your case, God gave you a miracle. But in mine, He gave me a pinnacle of agony. A choice I had to take. So, Mr. Famous, well, some of these girls out there are into this game out of their own volition. I am in it because a dice was rolled to me, with no option to choose from. I'll drop here. This is my final destination. So how much is the trip? Because when I booked it was
No, don't bother. The trip is on me.
No, sir, I have to pay you. Or if you don't want the money, I have to give you something else.
He said it's fine. It's fine.
Are you sure? Sir, let me just pay you. No man does anything for your hand for free.
Believe me, Mary, this trip is entirely on me.
I am moved by your story.
Sir, are you sure?
Sure.
Thank you. You see? It's not difficult being nice. Computed all the necessary details and I handed it over to him.
He reversed everything.
Yeah. And then he changed the amount to...
Okay, and imputed the spin.
How did you know all of this?
They did the same to my friend who owns the POS center.
Have we met before?
Never. Was she?
So what?